The mistake that most IAS aspirants do is they do exactly what should not be done in their preparation for the interview. What I'm trying to say is, my dear friends, interview is a different ball game compared to prelims and mains. People keep doing the same things they did for prelims and mains even when they have graduated to something bigger and better in their life, which is the civil service exam personality test. You know what people keep doing even after they have got selected to interview? They read, and read. This is not the time to start reading once again. It's the time to sit back, relax, and reflect. If you reflect, you'll know what exactly to read further. But people don't do this. People don't do this primarily because, number one, reading is very, very comfortable for them. That is something that they are used to. They have done it really well for prelims. They have cleared an exam. They have done it well for the mains. They have cleared an exam and they feel this is what is the way forward for the interview also. And that is why they end up giving 3 interviews, not clearing it. Are you connecting to what I'm talking about, my dear friends? Yeah? It's so there is a point of time in your preparation when God is prompting you, better stop reading for now, reflect, then you can see what to read, how much to read, or where to read and all of that. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Perfect. Now, people, see, I told you why people read is because, number one, that is comfortable. That is something that they're used and conditioned to. Second is, they don't know what to reflect upon. If they sit back and try to reflect upon themselves, all the nonsense reels, the things that they would have consumed, binge consumption that would have happened in mobile, the comedies, only those things come on the head. Now, when that is the case, how can people even sit back and reflect? I'm saying it happens in case of most of the people because we are in an age, and in an age, most people are consuming very similar kind of reels. Yes or no, my dear friends? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Now, this takes us to the question of what to reflect upon. Before I start reading any further, what to reflect upon? Now, you have to reflect upon yourself. Now, what it is to reflect on yourself? Reflecting on yourself is reflecting on your core values, the beliefs, the paradigms, the scripts, the perspectives, the likes and dislikes that you have in your life, the momentum of your mind, the pattern of your memory. I'm sure most of you would be thinking, what is this guy talking about? Exactly, that is why you have given 3 interviews and probably you have not got a score that you desire to get. So, please understand, my dear friends, it's high time that you stop being carried away by this reading thing which is so comfortable for you now, having been doing it for years together. Stop that conditioned pattern of doing things and start doing something that is really worthy enough to give you a wonderful score in the interview. In fact, something that can actually enhance your performance in the interview. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Now, how do you go ahead with this reflection exercise? If you don't know to do reflection exercise on your own, if you cannot review on your own, please don't hesitate to take the help of a coach. Who is a coach? A coach, someone who can help you as a coach, my dear friends, has to necessarily have 2 qualifications. One, he must be well versed in the area of civil service exam. He must have prepared for it. He must have cleared some of its stages. He must have gone through the pains that you would have gone through the preparation course of the exam. And on another hand, he must be a mental health expert. he must be someone who is well versed in psychology. Now, the fusion of both of this is very, very essential for you to consult when you have to progress on this thing called reflection, my dear friends. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to do? Now, if you go only to a psychologist, he may not know the pains that are unique to a civil service exam aspirant, civil service aspirant, my dear friends. If you go only to a soft skill trainer, he may know the skills, he may know the necessary behavioral competencies, but not something that is probably customizable to a civil service aspirant. So, this coach that you consult for the reflection exercise, which you do as a matter of wisdom, stopping your reading for a while, necessarily has to satisfy these two conditions, my dear friends. One, he must have been with the exam himself or herself for more than 10 years at least. And two, they must have, they must have done adequate amount of research in the mind science. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? If you can actually do this, and putting across your books for a while, if you can do this, you will know actually what to prepare. Otherwise, you will simply keep preparing without any outcomes coming out of it. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Hope you found this paradigm, this thought, this idea very, very useful, my dear friends. Thank you very much. Reflect on this. Thank you.